Welcome, hi to the Geneva Motor Show 2017. I'm Chris and this is Car Mania. And the first video of today is a special car in my eyes, and many people have been waiting for that car. It's not one of the most expensive ones here at the Geneva Car Fair, but it's special. And I think it's more affordable than a Bugatti and anything else. So we're talking about the former king of the hot hatches. Now the question is, if the new version still is going to be the king of the hot hatches or not. But I can answer that question. It's the brand new Audi RS3 hot hatch. The answer to that question is yes, it is still the king of the hot hatches. It offers now 33 horsepower more and 480 newton meters and 400 horsepower. And even the previous one with its 367 horsepower and 2.5 litre 5-cylinder engine, just like that one here, used to beat up every other hot hatch on the Autobahn, and in every test when it was about accelerating from 0 to 200. The TTRS does that in 13 seconds. The hot hatch version is not going to be that quick, caused by the not so aerodynamical form. But I suggest it's going to be about 14 seconds, and this is close to M3 performance. So when we are talking about the acceleration, and it's not a new car, it's just facelifted, but the engine is new. So that 2.5 litre engine is not just modified, it weighs 25 kilograms less. And of course now it's lighter, it has more power. And of course, like that, you're gonna feel the plus of power when you are driving it. I hope that we're gonna get it someday for testing it. Let's start with the optical changings that the RS3 has. So right from the start, I have to say that there is not so much. So I think the motto of Audi used to be, never change a running system, as you really have to look twice just to see that it's the facelift version. We have new design headlights. These are LED headlights, so you always get now LED headlights. If you want to have matrix LED, you can get them optionally. Of course, you have to do the crosses on the option list to get that. And the front parts got changed also a little bit here, this part, but I mean, you really have to be an RS3 specialist to see that. Now, here are the rims. Look quite similar to the rims of the previous RS3, but have some detailed changings. Maybe I liked the previous ones a little bit more, but these ones are stunning as well. Matte grey and big, huge brake calipers. You can get ceramic brakes if you want, but of course you have to know that this pushes the price a lot higher. So you can stay at the original ones if you want to and just buy something else, do some other crosses on the option list. The roofline hasn't changed, as it's just a facelift, so facelifts never change the body of the car. This is how it looks like. And now here from the back, where we also got some changings. Facelift is always about lifting up the, not lifting up, that's the wrong thing, I just translated it from German into English, just from designing new head and backlights. And this is what we have here. Even if the lights are not on now, you can see that the LED light is different. I can show it with my hands now. It starts here, comes here, it goes down. Until now, the RS3 used to have just one stripe. We know that facelift already from the S3 and from the A3 models, but finally it's arrived at the RS3. And I just want to give you a look how the facelift looks on the RS3, as the body kit, of course, is different to the S3 and especially to regular A3 versions. We have the oval exhaust pipes. That's typically RS. The only RS model that doesn't have the exhaust pipes on both sides is the RSQ3. Ah, yeah, and not to forget about the dynamic indicators now. Also not new, we know that from the facelifted A7, A6, A8 and TT, that now the indicators are not blinking anymore, just like that. They're filling up themselves from the right to the left, just like that. and from left to the right. So I'm sure that you already saw you've definitely seen some Audis driving around with these dynamic indicators. That looks amazing. I recommend you to put that on the option list. Unfortunately, you don't get that right from the start. And to be honest, that red color, I don't know. So I would really need to think about it if I get that red color, because it's, you know, it fits the RS3. So there is something on the bonnet that's changed to 400 horsepower, as we already checked it, and something in the interior, and this is what I'm going to show you now. Also, again, not new, but it is something that is new in the A3 or RS3 especially. It's the digital dashboard called Virtual Cockpit, and we know that from the TTRS, and it's quite amazing how just small that step forward is, but the difference between this now and the other hot hatches from that class is quite huge. So it's a lot more modern now with that digital dashboard. You can't get that in the 1 Series, not in the AMG A45, so it's totally digital. As you can see now, it's just off and you can see just a black panel. Additionally, of course, you get the regular screen that comes out of the middle part here. So you have 2 digital big screens. The rest hasn't changed so much. We don't have to talk about the quality. I mean, Audi stands for fantastic material quality. Everything that you touch is nice. Nothing makes noises, and I have to praise Audi for these amazing seats. This is something where I really have to say, why can't BMW do that? If you buy an M2 or any kind of other BMW below the 5 Series, you never get leather like that. Take a look at that. These patterns, can you see that? And of course the form of the seats, and it's so damn soft. So if I touch my leather in my M135i, it's a lot more rough. It's just not comparable to that, what you can get here. The only disadvantage might be if you have some jeans with steel buttons on it, it might scratch it quicker than the rough leather in the BMW, but it feels so much better. If you want to have leather being that soft like this one, you have to buy minimum a 5 Series BMW, but the 3 Series and 1 Series don't have that. So it's a beautiful car, that beautiful steering wheel, and everything is just where it has to be. To me, the Audi RS3 is the perfect altogether package in my eyes when we are talking about hot hatches, as it offers you the most power in the hot hatch class, and I think it looks best of each of these hot hatches. 54,000 euros is the price to enter the world of RS for this one here. But of course, when crossing the option list, you can get up to 72,000 euros easily. It's quite a bunch of money for a small car like that, but at the same time, you have to bear in mind that you don't get that performance anywhere else in a hot hatch 400 horsepower. This is Carmania from the Geneva Car Fair 2017. Don't forget to like me on Facebook and Instagram. You find the links below in the description box. And please subscribe on YouTube. You can find my small little Carmania logo at the bottom right down, at the bottom right in this video. And then you're going to see all the pictures that I'm shooting at the Geneva Car Fair, this car and every other car here. And yeah, let's get over to the next RS model, and this is also a special one, so stay tuned on Carmania. I'm Chris, thank you very much for watching.